Nothing. I just like the way the tape feels.
Max, what kind of a challenge is it going through this week where to this point you don't know who you're playing in the first round?
Yeah, it's tough, but it's given us time to focus on ourselves, which I think we needed. It's been good for us. I don't think we've really practiced since Dre's been here, so for him to get those reps and kind of understand the principles and our offense and defense and standards and how we play and to really dial in on it for him, I think has been huge. And just for us as a whole, just to regroup our mental focus and strategies for us to get better. And I think it's been a good couple days.
What has the feel been around the team with your first playoff game just 2 days away?
We're excited. It feels like it's been forever since we played a game, so we're all just itching to get out there and play on Sunday.
What do you like most about playoff basketball, Max?
It's the best time of the year. It brings out the best in everybody. It's just fun, man. It's competitive. Win or go home. I mean, your back's against the wall every single night, and you just got to find ways to win. It's really competitive, fun basketball.
What about focusing on you guys? How much of the little March, April stage you guys hit was self-inflicted errors versus what other teams?
Yeah, I hope. I hope that's what it was. I think that's what it was, but no way to know for sure until we start playing on Sunday. So I think our guys will be focused and ready to bring it when the playoffs start.
Specifically on defense, what gives you confidence that you guys will get right and get back to the elite defense?
We just got competitors, 1 through 15, 1 through 18 on this roster. There's a bunch of guys that are competitive and want to win. So once we get the scouting report, develop our strategy and how we're going to beat whoever we're playing, I think guys will lock in on it and take the challenge.
Before the season started, Donovan was really harping on the habits that you guys would build over the regular season. What's that stuff that you guys kind of locked in on during that 82-game stretch to bring into the postseason?
Yeah, it's just playing our brand of basketball, our style of basketball, doing it on a nightly basis, which we did throughout the whole season. You don't win 64 games unless you do that. So I think we've created good habits. I think we've created winning habits, and that's all you got to do in the playoffs is take those habits to the next level and just play at a consistent level.
Where do you feel like you guys as a team feel the influence of Kenny Atkinson most?
He's got his hands all over this team. We've gotten better in every aspect of the game, I think. But I'd say just offensively, just our strategic game plans and organizationally, just spacing and whatnot, and how to utilize this team best, I think is where he's really helped us.
Evan and Kenny both yesterday talked about the importance of communication for the playoffs. For you, how much do you value what he was talking about, saying that he could come to you guys with anything, with hard conversations about playoff minutes, things like that, and you guys can come to him? How much do you value that?
Yeah, it's huge. It doesn't allow anybody to get in their own way. So when you have communication like that from your head coach, and when we're honest and open with each other team-wise, nobody can get mad. So we've done that all season long, and we'll continue to do it. Those hard conversations are what gets the guys through tough times and gets teams through tough times.
Max, when you guys were going through that losing streak, I know Donovan talked about that he's a psycho and he likes kind of the chance to problem solve when you guys are going through a harder time. I guess a month removed from that now, do you feel like that stretch, even though it was the roughest of the season, allowed you guys to figure out some things and problem solve that might be beneficial?
How bad was the losing streak? How many? Yeah, everybody goes through that throughout a season, so I don't really think it's anything to get carried away with. Everybody has a lull in their season. It's a long year. It's a long season. I don't think there's anything to get too caught up in that.
Even though you guys are #1 team in the East, do you feel like you have a chip on your shoulder going into the playoffs?
Absolutely. I think that's what makes our team good. Nobody's really talked about us, or everybody's kind of counting us out still. So we don't really care about that, though. We're focused on ourselves, and we know what we can accomplish as a team, and we're just ready to go out and prove that.
And how has been able to evolve this year as a player? What does that version of Evan in the playoffs this year do for you differently than he's been last year?
Yeah, it's going to be huge. Evan's huge for us. Evan leads us on both ends of the floor. The way he plays, the way he can dominate a game is something we're going to need and rely on him for. And I think he's ready to take that next step in his career, and no better place to do it than the playoffs.
Kenny emphasized
importance of the maturity aspect of the playoffs, but also still playing free and playing your guys' brand of basketball. How much have you guys talked about the balance of that and implementing that into your game?
Yeah, I mean, it's just trying to be consistent with what we're good at, what makes us good. And that's all we've been really focusing on these past couple of days is, what makes us the best offense in the league, what makes us very good on the defensive end, and just kind of keying in on those things and figuring out how we can do that better at a better level than we already have.
You and Donovan have been the furthest outside of Tristan and Sam based on playoff experience. What has your message been to this group trying to get to the next step in this season?
Yeah, I mean, it's just one game at a time, really, right now. Try to play your best game every single night, and there's going to be ups and downs throughout the playoffs, but you can't get carried away. You can't get too high. You can't get too low. Just stay even keel through it all and just win. And that's really the only thing you can do at this point.
In your own words,
last
what does
question.
make you guys the best offense in the NBA?
Just the way we play and share the ball, the way we play together, the way that anybody on our team can step up on any given night and give us a spark. It just makes us dangerous.